Hey everybody, this is Sarah Harnish. I'm just hanging out with you guys for a few minutes tonight. We're going to run over the Scriptbook Mini. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this book or not, but it's a little tool that I created to be able to use in classes so that when people walk out of the class, they've got something in their hands that points back to the material that you guys just studied on. So this week is the hair class, which is a super fun class because it's all pampering and beauty and stuff for your body. And us mamas, man, we just do not take the time to take care of ourselves. So today I took a 3-hour nap. It was awesome. Threw my hair back in a ponytail, put a little Savvy mascara on, and hop down with you guys for a few minutes. So before I jump into this, and this is just a really tight video, this is not, we're not going long tonight. But before I jump in, I did want to tell you guys, Young Living Corporate contacted me today, and they are interested in doing an event in the Greenville, South Carolina area. So for all of my friends that are in Tennessee, in North Carolina, in Georgia, and you guys are interested in just getting together, because I miss you so much. Oh my goodness, I miss you so much. We're looking at putting an event together either September 17th or 18th. I put on my post the 15th. Sorry about that. It's not a Wednesday. September 17th or 18th. So just type in that post underneath this video if you're interested in that. And I would absolutely love to hang out with you guys. We're looking at collaborating with a few diamonds, bringing corporate in. And of course, that means giveaways from corporate, which is super fun. Yeah, so we'll work on getting an event up like in the next week or so. I got to tell you, I just did a leaders retreat with my team this last week with 90 of my leaders. Oh, there's Karan. She's the one that had the site. And can I just tell you what a sense of community means to me personally, and how amazing it is just to have that time with your people? Like I'm realizing it is like one of the main reasons that I do Young Living. So if you're just feeling like you're an island unto yourself and you haven't had community in a while, guys, come on down for that event. All right. I don't care what team you're on. It does not matter to me. It has never mattered to me. What team you guys are on. I just love being with people, and I think we're all a family. We're Team Young Living, which is why I have this page. It's why I write books, all of that. So a couple of things that I've got in the cooker right now. Number one, this week I start recording the script book on Audible. So super excited for that. Number two, we're in the process of vetting a game plan right now to get ready for all the new website stuff so we can do another game plan boot camp in January this year. So I just want to tell you that that's up and coming, and we're going to be steeply discounting the other game plan books. And we're going to be sending a sheet out with every single game plan book with updated information in it. So like the comp plan will be updated and all that. So if you order a book that doesn't have the new website stuff in it, you're still going to get the new website stuff. It's just going to be a separate piece of paper. But we're in the process of updating that. And then I have another thing that I'm working on that I'm kind of excited about. Jen did make my necklace. You guys are noticing the necklace, huh? We had Jen O'Sullivan at our leaders retreat this weekend, and she just loved on me a little bit. Another thing, you guys have asked me if I could take this is the teacher's edition. That's a tooth class. That's the one we're going to be doing next week. That big old, like 500-page book. You've asked me if I could take that book and put it in 20-minute classes for you. So you can have quick little 20-minute, like a 20-minute version. So not the mini where you just have a couple sentences from the class, but an actual class, just very tightly written. So it would be an abridged version of the script book. And I'm really excited to say that we just started production on that today. So some things coming down the pipeline. We've got the 2022 game planner is going to be released very, very soon. So whole bunch of stuff that I'm really, really excited about that are just going to be great tools for you guys as you're growing your businesses and getting back in the saddle, coming out of the pandemic and getting everybody excited on your team again. And now we got a brand new website. I just signed somebody up tonight in literally 14 seconds. So easy to use stuff. So let's jump into the mini, and I'll give some of these away. I want to let you guys know I give away a ton of things on this page, like $6,000 a month of things on this page. So our mailings team is always busting butt to try to keep up with me. I think right now they're up through April, like either April or May. So if you're still waiting on a prize, you can email me if you haven't heard anything. It's oilabilitywithsarah, SARAH, @gmail.com, and we'll get those out to you. We are faithful with every single gift that we give out. We're just not very fast because there's a lot of you guys. But I just pray that the tools that you get are just a blessing for your team, and we're doing the best we can to get them out for you. Now, our shipping is spot on. All of the stuff you guys are ordering on the website, that goes out same week. But the prizes, I'm a little bit behind on. So, oh yeah. You guys like my shirt. Can I show you something silly that I did? You're going to laugh at me. This has nothing to do with the mini. I'm just sharing some space with you guys. So this one says, y'all need oils. I played a practical joke on my team this week. All right, I think all of them are in the dirty clothes. But hey, you know on this page, I'm real, right? What you see is what you get. So we're going to go digging through my laundry tonight. Oh, they are in the dirty clothes. Okay. Super embarrassing closet, but let me show you guys. So I played this practical joke on my team this week because I just wanted to notice if they knew that I kept changing my clothes. So I went and I ordered all these shirts just on Amazon. I'm going to set my phone on this pile of laundry here. There we go. That's my husband's t-shirts right there. So what I did is every hour I would go on stage and I would change my shirt, and just to see if they noticed. They didn't notice till the second day. It was really funny. So like this one was when I put on, Valor made me do it. This one says, Copaiba, legal in all 50 states. So I was going to play the same joke on you guys and just for the boot camp, just keep switching my shirt out and seeing if you guys recognized. This one's more oils, more oils, more oils, more oils. I ordered like 22 of these shirts and I just kept switching my shirt out. It was so funny. Let's see what this one says. My favorite one, here's another one. Yeah, this one I think I got chocolate all over the front of it. This one says stop, drop, and roll, right? This one says, oils all day, every day. Here's my favorite one. Okay. This one, I almost wore this one tonight just to be silly for you guys. I'll wear it next week when we do the tooth class because I was totally cracking up with this one. You ready? So from a distance, it looks like it says, I love my husband, right? When you zoom in, it says, I love it when my husband lets me buy all the oils. Okay. All right. So anyway, there's all my dirty laundry from our retreat. I know you guys are excited. And my daughter gets married in 6 weeks and my son gets married in 4 weeks. So right now my closet is full of little petticoats and tutus and bridesmaids and all sorts of all the dresses. So it's almost wedding season in my house. Pretty crazy. We have 5 children, and 2 of them we call the Irish twins because they always do everything together in life. It's just crazy. And so they decided that they were both getting married within 2.5 weeks of each other. So it's been nutsos. Yeah, all things hair lady. Yeah. All right, so I just got them on Amazon. So I'd love to tell you that I have some cute little Etsy shop that I supported, but I literally just put it in Amazon and put it in a search engine, and I ordered like 22 shirts, and every hour I kept switching my shirt out, and it took my team until the second day to figure it out. It was hilarious. One of my leaders is like, hey, that isn't what you were wearing before, and I'm like, or the last hour, or the hour before that, or the hour before that. So there you go. You guys have now seen my dirty laundry. You never know what you're going to get on this page, right? All right, so we did an intense class on hair yesterday. If you've not had a chance to see that class, it is so good. We talk about the Ningxia hair mask. We talk about hot oil treatments, gray hair, dandruff, split ends, frizzy hair, curly hair. Like, I give you treatment protocols for every single type of hair. It was so much fun. So if you scroll down, you can share that video with your teams. And matter of fact, I'm going to be picking a winner tonight off of the shares because I'm just so grateful. I want everybody to know about this page. And when you guys share the videos, then more people see this page exists. So Lori says it was great. I learned a lot, and we taught it in an hour. So it was a 1-hour class. So that was awesome. So the mini, how do I use this thing? So when I start teaching my class, I walk in, I pull out my couple pages out of my teacher's edition, which is right here. I grab the PowerPoint, make sure I have it downloaded, plug it into their TV so that my PowerPoint's up on the screen, and I just click through the slides and I read the script. Super easy. Then at the end of the script, I hand out the mini and I say, hey, this is the hair class. It's just on 2 little pages. And I've given you notes, so you don't have to worry about taking notes during the class because all the important things are highlighted right here in this book for you. By the way, there's 25 classes that we teach. And if you come to 5 of them, we will have a sampler free charcoal mask for you. If you come to 10 of them, we will have XYZ for you. If you come to 15 of them, we'll have something else for you. So they cross them off as they come to the classes, and they get super excited collecting their little passport of classes that they have seen. So it's pretty cool. I literally aired my dirty laundry on Facebook, and it has not been washed yet. So that's definitely a first for me in front of 75,000 people. Faux show. So the mini has 4 parts to it. The very first part is remembering the class. Then there's a heart message, which is the why behind the training, why it matters. Then there is what to order, and then some action steps. And I told you last night, we're actually going to go through each of the PowerPoints, and I'm going to put a slide in there with what to order for them, because now you can bring people into anything. So we'll have a good, better, best option, 190, 250, 300 PV. And I'm going to make a printable. So if you go into that class, you can print it off and it's free, and you can hand that out to them and help them sign up in the class. So these are just things as I'm trying out my own script book, what helps with the flow. You don't really need a close because they're already super excited about the product that you just taught about. So you just say, listen, you guys need the charcoal mask. You just felt that, man, on your face. You need that. So here's the item number. This is how you check out. The only number you need from me is the referral link. So teach the class, hand out a mini, incentivize them to return for another class, give them a printable telling them what to order. And if possible, have them order in the class in front of you. I like to give little giveaways out for people who order on the spot, like in the class. All right. So we're working on developing some of that stuff. We'll go back to the other classes and add it all in. So let's start with remembering the class. These are just some of the highlights of the class, but I want you to really get the full feel of what they're going to get when they take this little book home and they start reading it. And they're like, wait a second, I totally missed that when she was talking about that in the class. Or they'll say, oh my goodness, I didn't know there was a tooth class. I've got 2 kids with cavities. Like, I need to go sit in that class. Or there's animal aromatherapy. We just got a puppy. We need animal aromatherapy. Right? So made lots of bundles from your script books. Awesome. I've been putting these in my purple bags and handing them out, and they really help with the retention rate and getting people to come back to classes. People are afraid, so they got to remember how to return, and we're just gently easing them into that. So remembering the class, these are just a couple of lines from that class. The average person is going to remember 1 to 3 details from the class. And for this class, we give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We give them 11 details. So they're getting at least 4 times the information they would have gotten if they just tried to remember it walking out the door. You're in an environment where you're with a couple of other women, you're excited, you've gotten away from your family for the night, you're not really in a place that's conducive to heavy memorization, and it's brand new content. Many of these people are brand new to Young Living. They're not even familiar with the lifestyle. It's a new environment. So retention rates are not very high in that kind of an environment. So if you give them bullet points, they're a lot more likely to order if they can remember the class. So here we go. Once you find a hair care routine that works for you, you rarely stray from it. The trouble is that hair care products are loaded with chemicals that we don't want in our bodies. There's quite the list of dangerous ingredients that you should look out for in any hair care product you use, like sulfates, parabens, polyethylene glycol, phthalates, formaldehyde, triclosan, dimethicone, retinol palmitate, alcohol, fragrances, colors, toluene, resorcinol, selenium sulfide, or quaternium-15. Go home, scan your shampoo, your hairspray, conditioner, your soap for anything on the list. And if it's on the bottle, then just throw it away. You don't want it in your house. Hi, Dolgor. It's good to see you, friend. So the average person, I thought this was kind of interesting, takes 12,413 showers in their lifetime. 12,000. So don't wash your hair as often as you think you should, because it's actually not dirty. There are natural oils that are supposed to be there to nourish your hair. Avoid using hairsprays and coloring your hair as much as you can. Now, I will tell you, I am a hair colorer. This is not my natural color. Actually, this probably is, because I haven't colored in like 6 months. But I try to color no more than twice a year. And if I'm going to 3 times a year, I prefer doing highlights versus full on color, which sits on your scalp. And to go as organic as I possibly can, using products that are as close as what I can find. They're definitely not perfect. If you're highlighting your hair, there's not going to be good stuff in there. But if I limit it to 2 or 3 times a year, and then instead of using their purple shampoo, I have them use my Young Living shampoo when they're washing my hair out. I come home, I add Valor to my conditioner, my shampoo. It just takes better care of my hair. You don't want to beat your hair up, right? So you naturally, all right, let me back up. So don't wash your hair as often as you think you should, and avoid using hairsprays and coloring your hair as often as you can. There are 4 types of hair on the earth. There's straight, there's wavy, there's curly, and there's kinky. My daughter insists I have wavy hair. I think my hair is straight as straight can be. But she says because when I come out of the shower, it's all wavy, that it's probably wavy hair. I don't know. To me, it looks pretty straight. But you naturally have more hair on one side of your head. So switch up your styles. If you wear hair repeatedly the same way, you're going to end up what's called traction damage. Yes, the Valor helps with the yellowing in white hair. It actually works like a toner, just like purple shampoo. So if you get coloring and you have silver hair after you do your coloring, that's going to help keep the silver out of it. So it works just like purple shampoo. It's pretty cool. So switch up your hair repeatedly the same way and you'll end up with traction damage on one side if you keep doing your hair the same way, the same day, every single time. There's at least 100,000 hair fibers on your head, and each one stretches and absorbs moisture. Any imbalance or toxicity in the body is interpreted and transferred to the hair through the blood supply. So how often should you get a haircut? Your hair grows about 1/2 to 1 inch each month. Every 3 months, you should get a cut. So for a guy, it's more like every 3 to 5 weeks. What causes split ends? Over time, daily wear and tear on your hair will wear down the cuticle, exposing the inner cortex, and the result is split ends. So how can you avoid them? You want to be really gentle when you're brushing your hair or washing your hair, detangling or styling or touching your hair. I don't know where my little comb is because I just took it on a trip. I told you guys about it last night, and I'll see if I can try to find it for tomorrow for you. I'll take a quick peek and just see if it's in my stuff. I got all my Young Living stuff all over the place because I just came back from a trip. But there's a comb that I like to use from Ulta. And it got put in one of my travel bags, so I'm not totally sure where it is, but I'll find it for you guys for tomorrow night. So there's basically 2 brushes that I use on my hair. I actually prefer brushing my hair when it's wet. So, and this is kind of, all right, you get my dirty laundry and my nasty hairbrush today because it's got a whole bunch of Sarah hair in it. But I actually, so when it's wet, I'll use a wet brush. That's this one right here, and I comb it out when it's wet. And that helps a lot with the breakage. And then when it's dry, I use a wide tooth comb that's actually got coconut oil infused into the comb, and that you can get at Ulta. So I really, really like, I like both of those brushes. I'll find my little white comb for you and show you guys that tomorrow. One of the leaders wrote me today and was sending me a picture. She's like, I found it. It is at the Ulta store, right? So, we talked about how often you should get a haircut. What causes split ends? Well, over time, daily wear and tear on your hand or on your hair will wear down the cuticle, which exposes the inner cortex, and the result is split ends. So how do you avoid them? Be really gentle when you're washing your hair. Don't just rip it out. Be really gentle when you're detangling, styling, or touching your hair. And as much as you can, avoid heat. I really only curl my hair sometimes on Sundays, but really only when I'm on stage. Even in front of you guys. See, it's really not curled right now. I'm kind of with my fam right now, so I don't always gussy up when I'm with you guys. But avoid using heat. Drink more water. Actually, drinking a little bit of this right now as I speak. So drink more water. Yeah, coconut oil comb. It's pretty cool. I'll find it and I'll show it to you guys tomorrow night. And deep condition at least once every 1 to 2 weeks. Sleep on a satin or silk pillowcase because it's less abrasive to your hair. Then Young Living has 3 shampoos, 3 conditioners, a 3-in-1 wash for men, as well as the Mira hair oil, which we talked about Mira yesterday. This is really good for split ends. It's really good for frizz. It's got a dropper, so you just drop some in your hand and then just work it through your hair, but it'll give you really, really good hair. The vanilla Copaiba shampoo and conditioner. There's the lavender shampoo and conditioner, and then the lavender mint shampoo and conditioner. Lavender is really good for non-color treated hair, but for those of you guys that have fine hair and really need a little more volume, that is the volume shampoo. So you can use it on color treated hair. I would just wait like 4 to 8 weeks before you do it. Copaiba is really good for scalp issues. So any flaking, that kind of stuff, it's really good for your scalp. If you got a damaged scalp, sensitive scalp, itchy scalp, Copaiba. And the Mira hair oil is a really versatile product for daily use to combat frizz and flyaways and to make your hair really silky, shiny, and smooth. This is a product that not a lot of people talk about, and I use it like every single day. It's so good for your hair. So Mythbuster, you don't need to keep shampoo on your head while you wash your body because shampoo works almost instantly. Like you could put it on your head and rinse it out. Try it. Like just go prove me wrong. Go put shampoo on your head and rinse it out within like 2 seconds. And when you dry your hair, it'll be super clean. So it's crazy. You don't need to leave it sitting on your head. You do want to use a product like shampoo or Mira for at least 4 weeks before you swap to a different one because it gives your hair time to detox and to truly see how your type of hair will handle that product. Is it the same as the beard oil? No. Shutran beard oil is a different product than Mira. And then the 3 best supplements for hair, and I gave you a 4th one because we just had Jen O'Sullivan with my team last week, and she told me all about Agiles, and now I'm like super sold on Agiles. So the 3 best supplements for hair are Ningxia Red, Sulfurizyme, and Pure Protein Complete, because hair is made out of protein. So if you want stronger hair, you've got to eat more protein, and you've got to eat things with sulfur in them because both of those will make your hair much stronger. MSM makes your hair much stronger too. The other thing is collagen. Collagen makes your hair very strong. You know what our number 1 collagen product is? I know all of you guys are going to say Bloom, but it's not true. That's not true. The number 1 collagen product that we have is actually Agiles. So there's 3 kinds of collagen on the earth, and 2 of them help your hair, your nails, and your joints. And Agiles has both of them. The 3rd one doesn't, but Agiles does. So it's pretty amazing. So add some Agiles in and Sulfurizyme and see how your hair and nails do. I could tell you, I told you this last night. Do you see my nails? These are natural. I don't do any treatments or anything. It's because of how much Ningxia that I drink. It's made my hair and nails super strong. All right, so the second part of the mini is the heart behind the message. So the why behind the training. Robin says, please repeat. Hope I lost your thing. Crumzola, I can't find it now. I saw please repeat and then I lost it. Something about lavender shampoo, so you have to retype it. I love it when you guys talk to me, but so many of you guys talk, I can't catch all the questions sometimes. Agiles, I was shocked last night. Yep, Ningxia, Sulfurizyme, Pure Protein Complete, and Agiles are the 4 supplements. Now, also Mineral Essence is amazing, and I'll tell you my top Mineral Essence tip. I took that when I had my COVID headaches, and you guys know my COVID story. It was bad. Like it was a really bad case. And I took the Mineral Essence. I did 6 dropperfuls and it would knock that headache down. It was the only thing that I did. That and the CBD muscle rub just slathered across my occipital lobe in the back of my head. And I'm telling you, 6 dropperfuls of Mineral Essence for a headache. Wow. Like made such a big difference for me. So try it. Not you lavender with color treated hair. I think you're saying, yeah, I don't use lavender on my hair right after I color it. I'll wait like 4 weeks. So if you have lavender shampoo, then just, switch to Copaiba vanilla shampoo instead for a couple of weeks. Just bought Agiles this month. That's awesome. All right. So heart behind the message. And we don't think about swapping out hair care products, but they could be the one thing that's jacking up our hormones, giving us awful PMS, cramping, regular headaches. There's so many hormone disruptors in our hair care products. So Young Living shampoo lasts me a good 6 months. And this is even with my husband who's taking showers, sometimes like twice a day. The guy showers all the time. So if you truly break down the cost, it's really just a few dollars a month. You're looking at like $3 a month for good shampoo. And that makes it very easy and very affordable to swap out your chemical laden shampoo. So this is something that's very simple to do. Even if you're not making mermaid hairspray, if you can at least switch out your shampoo and conditioner, you're going to see a difference in the strength and quality of your hair. So what to order? Copaiba vanilla shampoo and conditioner. That's always my first choice. But if you prefer lavender, that's a very good choice too. Mira Lustrous hair oil, Sulfurizyme, Agiles, right? And then for your guy, Shutran 3-in-1 men's wash. And I told you in my shower, I actually use the bar soap. The Shutran bar soap is my favorite. I know everybody's hooked on gel, but we were dirt poor growing up and my family couldn't afford gel. So we always bought bar soap. We were an Irish Spring family. Like now I'm just like, oh my gosh, I smell that stuff. It gives me a headache. But I've switched over to Shutran 3-in-1. Any recommendations for natural hair color? I haven't found anything that's really good. I mean, my best advice to you is just don't do it a lot. Don't do it a lot. Okay, action steps. So we talked about remembering the class, heart message, so the why behind the training, because it's like $3 a month to get all that home run disruptor stuff out of your life. What to order, gave a couple suggestions, and now here's some action steps. So identify which type of hair you have. Is it straight, wavy, curly, or kinky? And then develop a plan of what you need to do based on your hair type. So you can go through the class and write down exactly what your perfect hair day would be. What products you would use, what little DIYs you would make, what you want in your shower. Switch up how you wash your hair based on this class. I know Irish Spring's nasty. The second thing is make up some mermaid spray just for fun. So that's 10 drops of rosemary oil. I was just, I don't know, I guess it wasn't just, it was before COVID, but I was just doing a retreat with Ollie Wenker. And he stuck his head in a refrigerator and pulled out the spray bottle and spritzed all of his head and then put it back in there. I was like, Ollie, what'd you do? He's like, mermaid spray. I was like, Ollie, you're using spray on your hair. He's like, every day, every day. So much respect for that man. He is one of my favorite people in Young Living. But even men, right? Even men can use it. So 10 drops rosemary oil, 10 drops lavender oil, 10 drops cedarwood oil, 1 ounce of witch hazel with no alcohol. And for next level oiling, make the Ningxia mask from the full script book. If you got to at least do it once this fall. It is amazing. When you've got like a little morning free to yourself, make sure you got all the supplies, make the Ningxia mask, or do it before bed and just leave it on. It's amazing. Irish Spring is wonderful, deterring mice. No, I'll just put peppermint on cotton balls. I don't want that Irish Spring in my house. No way. So that wraps up the hair class. Now tomorrow, we're gonna get a little wild and we're gonna break out the workbook and we're gonna go through this line by line and really give you some good action steps. You're like, but Sarah, you just gave me so many action steps in the actual class. No, we're gonna really bring you some action steps. And I'm gonna play a game with you guys tomorrow. So we're going to upload the word search from the script book to this page. And I'm going to have you guys print it off and do the word search. And we're going to race through the word search. And I'm going to do some giveaways based on the word search. So you want to hop on, have some fun with me tomorrow night. And then next Tuesday, it's all about the tooth class. So we're up to 115, which means after next week, we only have 10 classes left. It's hard to believe, a little over 2 months, and we're going to be done with this book. I feel like I've been working on this book, October. It'll be an entire year. My next project is to get on Amazon and start getting it up on Audible for you guys so you can listen to the book in your head, all right? I love you guys so much. Let's see. I want a set of your books. Oh, I lost it again. There we go. I want a set of your books a while back and finally got them, and I'm so thankful. Yes, I'm very sorry about how long it takes for us to ship them, but I promise you every person's one will get the stuff in the mail, okay? I'm just in wedding mode right now. So I love you guys so much. Let me pick a couple of winners for tonight. Oh, let's see. See if I can find it. Is there a DIY that helps stretch the shampoo and lather it out more? No, Darlene, there isn't anything that I know of that lathers the soap up more because the stuff they put in to make it lather causes cancer. You don't want that, okay? Just get used to the texture of it and not having as much lather and fluff in it because it's really poisonous, the stuff that they put in there. You don't want that on your body. So this is the perfect consistency. And the new stuff, if you haven't tried the reformulated stuff, I do think it lathers a little bit more. They added some coconut stuff in there that makes it a little bit more frothy. All right, let's see. Let me pick a couple of winners here. So Kane says 4 weeks. My hair's so dry, says Doris. Doris, first thing is drink a lot of water and start using Mira. You should see a difference. Okay, Deanna Javelena. I'm going to give you 5 minis. So here you go. It's 5 minis. Karen Hartwick, I'm going to give you an oiler edition of the script book. And Verna Middleton, girl, you have just won an oiler edition of the script book and a workbook. So you 3 go ahead and email my team at oilabilitywithsarah@gmail.com and we'll get that out to you. If you guys feel convicted and you want to pop over on Amazon and go leave me a little review, when you go over there, see it says ratings. I want to get that up to 1,000. So go ahead and leave a couple of words over there if this book has blessed you. Same thing with the workbook if it's blessed you. That's a way that you can say thank you to me, and it means so much to me when you guys leave reviews. So should we avoid lavender, mint hair, and colored hair also? Only for the first 4 weeks. Once that color settled into your hair, you're fine. All right. Okay, yeah, she said after COVID, I lost a lot of my hair. What would you suggest for hair return? I lost about 75% of my hair after COVID, and sulfurizyme was game changer for me, like game changer. All right, congratulations to our winners. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow night. We'll work through the workbook, and then next week is the tooth class, and I'll be posting pictures this week as I start on Audible. Pray for me. See my big old monitors and my microphone there. It's about 6 weeks of recording to get this book done, so I will take all the prayer cover. I'd love to miraculously do it in 2 weeks because we start school with my kids in 2 weeks. But is Amazon where we order your new books? No, we don't have the updated game plan done yet. So the ones you order right now will be the original game plan. I mean, second edition, but it's the original game plan. But we will be getting those done very soon, as soon as I'm done with the Audible project. But yes, my books are up on Amazon. They're up on my website, oilabilityteam.com. You can get them from either of those places, okay? All right. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you tomorrow night when we wrap up all things hair, and then next week jump into the tooth class. Bye, guys.